Hello, can you hear me? If you can hear me, say yes in the chat box, in the live chat box. If you can hear me, say yes. Type yes. Leo Michael, I can see you. I don't know if you guys can hear me. So if you can hear me, say yes. Okay, great, great. Leo Michael says yes. Okay, great. We'll be kicking off in any moment from now. Just a few moments from now, we'll be kicking off. So let's wait a little bit. In the next, once it's 8:05, we'll kick off. Let's wait for the late comers. Let's just give them a benefit of the doubt. Once it's 8:05, then we get started. Hi, everyone. So let's get started ASAP. I can see you, Kenoye. I can see you, Silas, Hazan, Pearl. I can see everyone. So let's get started. Because of my network, I'll be turning off my camera so you just be seeing the slide. Okay. So in this training, in this webinar, we're talking about how to build a digital income machine business that does 3 to 500K per month using a digital product framework. So, little introduction. My name is Uchenik, and welcome to this presentation. Note, first of all, this is not affiliate marketing. So, if you are expecting an affiliate marketing training, this isn't one of that. And if you're watching this video, you're part of something very, very special because this training is going to be watched by a whole lot of people. And I'm going to be sharing some secrets in here which you could use to start building your own business on the internet. and we are going to have an amazing time. So let's get started ASAP. If you can hear me, say yes in the chat box. Type a yes in the chat box if you can hear me, because I want to be sure I am heard. So if you can hear me, type yes in the chat box. Okay, great. So who is this training for? Well, this training is for anyone who wants to learn how to create a stable income using the internet. This is for people who want to be able to create a life of freedom and earn money no matter where they are, using their laptop or their phone. And it doesn't matter if you're a student, stay at home mom, or you have a 9 to 5 job, or you have a job you just don't like. This training is for you. And in the next 45 minutes, I'm going to be showing you how you can create, build, and sell simple skills and knowledge to people anywhere in the world. And you can make 3 to 500K doing it even as a newbie, as you're just getting started. And you can do all this without leaving your house, office, or without having a boss hanging over your shoulder telling you what to do every day. And my promise to you is that at the end of this webinar, you will have everything you need to get started. You have the basics you need to get started to build your own digital income machine. Even if you're just a complete newbie, like I said, you haven't sold anything on the internet, or you've never made a dime online before. So does that sound good? If it does, type yes in the chat box. It sounds good. Type yes. I want to see more yes in the chat box. So some basic housekeeping rules. Before we get started, this is not a get quick rich scheme. This is not get rich quick scheme. This is not, oh, you put money, you put 10 naira and you make 15 naira. That's not what we're doing here. This is not a do nothing and get paid. This is an actual business. It takes time and it takes effort. And if you're serious about changing your life, I can help you. But if you're not serious about changing your life, then I can't help you. So what our advice is, it would be best for you to give this presentation your 100% undivided attention, as this would allow you to get maximum benefits from this. So I suggest you do. Turn off any distractions such as your TV, your music, headphones, or your social media. You can close the apps and, of course, get back to them after this training. So close any browser, anything that's going to distract you, and all you'll be needing is a pen and a paper to take notes. So does this sound like you? Are you tired of being broke and always struggling to meet your basic needs? Do you start out every month wondering where money is going to come from to pay your bills, knowing fully well that your income would be barely enough to cover them? Are you worried and unable to provide for your family with kind of life you want to live? Are you unable to provide for the family kind of life that you want? Do you hate checking your bank balance because of what you see doesn't reflect what you want? Are you scared to open your bank app to see how much balance you have in your account? Well, it's normal. We've all been there. Do you start every month wondering where money is going to come from to pay your bills? Are you always wondering, how am I going to pay my bills? What's happening? Do you secretly know that you're worth more than what you're currently earning, but you're afraid that if you decide to do another business side hustle, it will fail? Are you scared of trying something new from what you're already doing? And do you see people who are clearly less hardworking and less intelligent than you, but who are making the kind of income you want? And you have no idea how they're doing it. You see them making money, but you don't know how they're doing it. It's just like magic, and you're always struggling. Meanwhile, they have more than they need. So here's the problem. The problem isn't you or that you're not smart enough, but rather the real problem is that you lack some basic skills. You lack the necessary skills, mindset, framework that is needed to go from broke to printing money anytime you want. And you cannot change your level if you don't possess the secret weapon to do so. You can't change your level. You'll just be on the same spot, going back and forth, because you are confused and you don't know what to do. So let me ask you a question. Do you like to never worry about your income and making money ever again? Would you like to be able to wake up every morning and know that what you're going to eat is fully paid for? Would you like to wake up and know that your income, your expenses, everything is covered no matter what? You're not worried. You know that, yes, this business got me. Well, I understand and I know because I've been there. I've been at the side where I was confused and not making any money, and everybody seemed to just be passing me. It was like I wasn't moving. And then I've been on a place where I can wake up and I can look at myself and feel confident that, okay, today is going to be a good day. So a little story about me. The picture you can see on the screen is the car I bought for my mom in 2021. The same week I had my wedding in Lagos. She's a strong woman, very strong woman, and it was not easy raising 4 kids after she lost her husband, my dad. And growing up, times were hard. Some days I would have to go through the weekend with just sayonara in my pockets because she only had enough money to give me in school. She had 4 kids to train in school. So yes, it felt good to be able to put a smile on her face. And I know a lot of you want to also do that for your mom. And I can tell you that nothing beats being able to give back to your loved ones, the people who have been there for you from day one. So now imagine being able to look at your bank account and see numbers that give you joy instead of numbers that crush your hope and make you feel ashamed to step out of the house. Does this life sound like the life you would want to be able to afford? If you said yes, if that's the life you want, then I'm going to show you how you can earn money that allows you to live a life of freedom. So, why am I doing this training? The reason I'm doing this training, this webinar, is to show you how to build a digital income machine business that does 300 to 500K per month using an easy to follow digital product framework. And this is what you're going to learn today in this training. So, does that sound good? If it does, give me another yes in the chat box. Give me a yes, give me a yes, give me a yes, give me a yes. I need more yeses. I need more yeses. I always want to be sure everybody can hear me because I don't trust Nigerian networks. 1 minute they're good, the next is terrible. So I want to be sure you all can hear me. Okay. Then another reason why I'm giving you access to this training is that I have a program that's designed to show you how to create and sell digital products on the internet, and you're discovering how to get access to this training at the end. So this is the reality of things. If you're in Nigeria, the Nigerian economy, your money is becoming valueless. And the only way to stay ahead of inflation is to be able to create money on demand like an ATM. See, it doesn't matter if you're a student, worker, or even just a housewife. The lot an extra 3 to 500K per month can do for you and your household. There's a whole lot it can do for you and your household. So now the big question is, how do you create extra income without having to work more hours and slave out for peanuts in a boring office? And here's the answer: learning to make money fast using the internet. See, let's get to the bottom of this. The reason you might be stuck when it comes to money is that you have been lied to all your life. In short, we've all been lied to all our lives when it comes to money. We're made to believe that if you work hard and work harder, just hard enough, we'll be able to make more money. But here's the real issue: how hard is hard enough? Because it's very ambiguous. It's a very ambiguous statement. It's a very big and meaningless statement that they used to keep you broke and poor. But it doesn't have to be so. Hard work is not equal to more money, because the way to make money and make a lot of it is by building wealth and not by working hard. So hard work not equal to money. And you only have 24 hours in a day. How much harder can you work? How much longer can you work? I'm sure you don't want to slave out the rest of your life chasing an ever-moving goalpost of hard work, because today you have to work this hard, tomorrow you have to work this hard. It's an ever-shifting goalpost. You want to be able to take charge of your destiny and build a business that puts money in your pocket steadily without working like a donkey. And that's the goal of this training today. And why am I telling you this? The truth is that if you live in Nigeria, the odds are stacked against you. The system is designed to take your dreams and put them in a blender and crush them. That's what the Nigerian system is doing to your dreams. It's crushing your dreams. Maybe even make a smoothie out of it and give the political elites to drink and mock you and even call you lazy. We know who all calls Nigerian youth lazy. Your welfare is not just the priority of the Nigerian government because they do not care. And your biggest enemies are too big. If you're a student, you understand what I'm talking about firsthand. ASU strike was a crazy long strike for no reason. And this is not the first time, and this will not be the last time that ASU is having a strike. And then if you're a graduate and you can't get any good jobs, then you can also relate. And if you're watching this video right now, you have a 9-to-5 job, you understand that your salary will not give you the life you dream of. Your salary is not what's going to give you that life you're trying to live. If you are relying on the educational system and the 9-to-5 job to put you out of poverty, you are fighting a lost war and you don't even know it. Because the poor salary, the poor educational system, and the underemployment, which we call jobs in Nigeria, are not going to give that to you. The bad government doesn't care either. So, except you work for a good establishment that pays you big money, which of course, how many people have access to work for that? Except work for that kind of company that pays you some good amount of money every month, then you're hustling backward. Most company will only pay you enough to come back to work the next month. And that's how the cycle continues because they're not trying to pay you to become free. They're trying to pay you to keep coming to work. So if all they have to pay you is 100,000 naira, that's what you're going to get. It's just enough for you to eat, sleep, take transport, and be back at work the next day. So, and I know this because, well, I worked for several companies who never wanted to pay me what I was worth. So yeah, I had my own fair share of the 9-to-5 brouhaha. This was me in 2016, working in Genesis, Port Harcourt. And one thing you don't want is you don't want your source of livelihood to be tied to something that doesn't grow or scale fast, because your expenses and your needs will always be growing and always be scaling. And even if they don't scale much, inflation is no longer of ordinary men. Also, remember this: if your salary is your only source of income, you are 1 inch away from poverty. This is the inflation rate everybody in Nigeria has to face. This is 20.52% higher in some states, and that's how it is in most states in Nigeria. You cannot sit and wait for slow money because inflation will catch up with you. You can't just sit and fold your hand. And even the money you're saving is going to shift because how much can you save if you had 500,000 naira in your bank, 500,000 naira in your bank account 5 years ago? Right now, that money is not worth the same because it can't buy the same thing. The purchasing power of your money is always depreciating. Your money is just losing value because you are breathing, even when you're not doing anything with the money. It just keeps losing value, and you can work for years and struggle and struggle and struggle, and you can't even buy a basic car in Nigeria. You can't afford it. And then maybe you decide to jump out to UK or Canada like everyone. Yes, seems like a solution, but we all know that that doesn't solve your money problems. And most people living in foreign countries are living with high cost of, they have a high cost of living, and they end up running pillar to post, struggling to afford bare necessities of life. The only way to save yourself from the claws of bad governments, poor mental, financial programming, and lack of opportunity as an average Nigerian is to take charge of your life. It's good to travel, it's good to jackpot, but the truth is, if you don't fix your income, no country is going to make it easy for you. You want to be able to have income. So even when you choose to travel, it's more of a transition. It's not about you traveling out of hunger. And this is the secret they don't want you to know. They want you to stay dependent on them for crumbs. They want you to stay dependent on them for crumbs. They don't want you to see what it's like to be independent. But I know if you're watching this video, you want more out of your life. And what you're about to discover will give you access to take a large knife and slice your share of the $253 billion market pie. That's a whole lot of money. I had to even read it very well so I can pronounce it very well. It's a whole lot of money for grabs. And this means that even if you take a small bite of the pie, you are getting a life-changing sum. You don't have to, of course, nobody can take the whole bite. But even if you take a small bite, you're taking a very life-changing sum. And that's not all. In 2016, the e-learning market is going to be worth about $375 billion by 2026, rather. So you're not late. This is 2023. We are going into 2020 right now. We're in 2022. So you're not late. There's a whole lot of money to be made. So you're not late to join the money party. And the more financial freedom you have, the better for you. The more money you have, the more financial freedom you have, and the better it is for you, the better your life becomes. And is that something you want? If you answered yes, if you want financial freedom, then this training is exactly what you need, because everybody I know who is trying to be reasonable wants financial freedom. Everybody wants the freedom to live and enjoy life and also build wealth so that they can leave something for their children to inherit when they die. And you're not an exception. You're not crazy for wanting more than just the bare minimum. Everybody deserves to have enough money to live a good life. So here is a student of mine, Chigozie. He's a civil engineer who stands in the sun all day to make money, despite I know he loves his job, but he wanted to be able to make extra money on the side without leaving his house from wherever he is. And with all the time he was putting into his business, rather into his job as a civil engineer, it wasn't easy for him. So he met me and I was able to show him how to make money, skills he had, and this is the result. In the first 90 days, he was able to make 1.5 million naira while doing no extra work, because he was able to sell about 100 pieces of his product, which was selling for about 15,000 naira then, which amounts to 1.5 million naira with no extra work. And he even got recognition from his university. He was invited to do some training. They saw what he was selling. The lecturer saw the package he was selling, saw the product he was selling, and invited him to come over and do training for some of the staff and some of the students. And that's awesome. And this is what I want to teach you. Something called digital income meshing system. And it's going to be one of the best discoveries you'll make this year when it comes to making money, because that's the same way I felt when I discovered what I'm showing you right now. So this was me back in 2016. I was out of NYSC. I was frustrated and I was confused. I didn't know what to do. I had no idea what I was going to do. I lost my dad back in 2000, so I was pretty much confused and learning how to be a man on my own. And my mom had to train 4 kids on her own, and I hated seeing her broke. It wasn't nice to always see her struggling for money, but I didn't know what to do to help. I wanted to change my life. I wanted to take control of my life and my finances so I can help her. But for most of it, I was confused. So like most people would do, I got a small job, but I tried a ton of Ponzi schemes, and yes, MMN chopped my money. A lot of us fell for that. I lost a ton of cash, and I got from my small salary as a graphic designer. I was working in Genesis. I was in charge of the graphic design, and I lost most of my money because of MMM and Ponzi schemes. I was good at my job, but I was broke. I wanted to start a business. I wanted to put money in my pockets. Despite trying different businesses and trying to start some small business with my brother, most of it failed, and most of our savings just followed the breeze go. And after several jobs, I switched jobs severally. I was tired. I was tired of that, and I quit my job with barely 7,000 naira in my pocket. I was like, nah, die we do here. Either I figure this thing out, or I go hungry. I had nothing but hunger for more, and I was confused at the same time. I decided to move forward despite fears. I wanted financial independence, and I decided to take my life into my own hands. And then I discovered how to turn my time and skills into money using the internet. And this changed everything for me. And then I was able to get my first car a few months from that, a few months from quitting my job. I was able to get my first car. And it wasn't all smooth. There was a lot of failures too. I had a lot of failures along the way. I made a lot of mistakes. I lost money trying different things. And yeah, it was a tough and stressful journey, but I'm glad I took that journey. But what I'm doing for you today will avoid other pitfalls and mistakes I made. I spent money buying courses, and some of the courses just made me more confused than I was. I remember paying 30,000 naira for some freelancing course at one point, and but it just made me, a lot of these things will just leave you confused because some people don't even know what they are showing you, and it was frustrating. And when people tell me they're confused and they don't know what to do, even after they have tried different things, I feel their pain because I was there for a lot of time in my life. I was at that same spot, and I understand how important it is to start a business with an actionable plan, with something you can look at and you can follow without being confused. And you need to know what is working today. But failure is okay because if you don't fail, you don't move forward. If you don't fail, you don't grow. But the bad part about failing is if you fail and you're not moving forward because you have no one to hold your hand, you have no one to show you what to do, you have no one to show you what is working today. And that's the reason you're failing is because you're doing the wrong things and you have no framework to follow. And that's the same reason I failed. I was doing the wrong things and I had no framework to follow. But that's all in the past now. And in a few seconds, I'll be showing you how you can build a digital income business that works today using the ANPS digital income framework. So to build a digital business that pays you consistently, you need to follow a simple framework. It works, and that's why I'm teaching you in this training. Framework works. And what does AMPS stand for? A stands for attract, N stands for nurture rather, P stands for pre-sell, and S stands for scale. So now I'll be discussing each part of this framework to give you more clarity. To attract, first, before you can do anything that involves people, like every business does, you can't do business without people. You need to attract attention to you like a magnet. You need an audience you can reach out to. Everybody needs an audience. Even big businesses like Coca-Cola keeps growing their brand loyalty despite making billions of dollars worldwide. They're always advertising. To successfully build a digital income machine, you need to be able to grab people's attention. You want to have a lot of people who are interested in certain skill or product and can afford to pay what you're selling. You need to be able to build an audience for your digital income machine. You need to be an audience of people who want what you're selling. And it doesn't matter if you have 0 followers, you have no followers, you have nobody to look up to you. You don't even have anybody on your social media account. You can still get an access to a large pool of people you can sell to. And this is very important. This is a very important part of the system. You want people to know you and listen to you when you need them to. And this is why you have to grab their attention and next, nurture them. So you need to get them to like you and trust you by nurturing them. Now, let's imagine our audience is our baby and we want them to become engineers. Let's imagine you want to train your babies to become engineers, your children to become engineers. It's your job to prime your mind in the direction you want. If you want your kids to become engineers, you want them to become doctors, whatever you want, you have to be able to prime them, nurture them in that direction. And you can do this by working on positioning yourself as an authority figure on the subject. So when it comes to your business, you want to be able to keep yourself as an authority figure. You want to be able to position yourself as an authority figure. You want them to see you and say, I want this guy to teach me what he knows. When people begin to trust you, then you are halfway into their pockets. Trust is the fastest way to get into people's pockets. And for you guys watching this, it's just like getting a girl to like and trust you by showing how you care about her genuinely. That's nurturing also. You have to show people you care about their success. And ladies, you know what I mean. You know what it means for a guy to care for you. It's an important part of the guy trying to woo you, for a guy trying to get to know you. You want to show them you're legitimately interested in helping them to get the desired outcome they are looking for. And this is where you give your audience some tips and valuable information that can help them build a connection with you. and what you can help them do. And this is the most powerful part of nurturing the audience. You have to give them something that gives them value, something of value. You have to give them something that is going to help them in their business or in their journey. And if you can do that for them, then they will begin to trust you. And they trust you because of something we call the law of reciprocity. And the law works in all aspects of life. It's like the law of good karma, which is do unto others what you want to be done unto you. The law of reciprocity explains that when someone does something for you, you feel obligated to reciprocate or do something for them in return. And we've all experienced this in our life. And that's the same thing you'll be doing for the people you have attracted to you. And the more you give to them, the more they feel indebted to you and the more they are loyal to your community. And now, once you can get them to like and trust you, you move to the next stage of this giant plan to take over the world. So next, you have to pre-sell. And in case you're not familiar with the word, pre-selling is like you getting your audience to vote using their pocket. You want them to vote for what they want by pre-selling. You want people to tell you what they want, but now you don't know what to ask them. You don't just want them to vote or you don't want to do polls. And why? Because people don't vote with their mouth or their hand, they vote with their pockets. So Mr. A can tell you, oh, I want a bottle of Coke. Yes, I would like to have a bottle of Coke. But if you give him a bottle of Coke, he's not willing to pay for it. So what people say is not what they want. So the only way you can know what people want from you or want to buy from you is by pre-selling that item to them. And there's a reason why big companies like Tesla, a lot of big companies, they collect money from customers upfront before their cars are ready. Before a Tesla car is ready, Tesla is going to pre-sell that car to their customers like a whole year ahead. So they are sure that people want this product before they invest their time and money into creating it. Because you do not want to waste your time running any business that will not put money in your pocket. Because time is the most valuable resources, and you only want to give it to things that will yield results. You want to be sure your idea is what the market wants before you even start creating it, and the best way to do it is to collect money upfront. So you're going to sell the product to them before the product is ready. And also, when you have the money in hand, it makes it easier for you to start the product because now you are motivated. Now you can see that people want what you are actually offering. And once you've gotten them to show you what they want, they have voted and you're like, okay, this thing works. Next step is to scale, because the truth is, in every business, the most important thing is numbers. It doesn't matter if you're selling a pen, you're selling a bottle of Coke, or you're selling a car. Business is a numbers game. If you want to make big money, you have to do big volume. A bottle of Coke costs like 300 to 500 naira, depending on where you buy it from. And somehow, Coca-Cola is the biggest company in the world because they sell plenty and they sell fast. Your family and friends are not going to be your customers. They're not going to buy your product and make you rich. The world is your actual market. And there are billions and billions of people in the world, and you do not need billions to make money. You just need a small amount of people who are going to become your customers. So now when you put these 4 parts together, you have the AMPS digital income machine framework. And you're your own boss. Because once you can pull in numbers, you probably have a business. Once you know how to scale your business, whatever you're selling, then it's easier for you to make a whole lot of money. And the truth is, selling is key, no matter what you're trying to do, no matter what business you're trying to do, because anybody can whip out anything and call it a product. But it takes a good seller, a good business person to be able to sell their product. And being good at sales is the one thing that puts you ahead of the rest. And having the skill to sell is what has changed my life and always changed my life, and it's always changing my life forever. Because once you know how to find the right audience and get them to give you their hard-earned money, everything else becomes easier. And the best part is you don't have to be doing this full-time. Like I said, you don't have to do this full-time because most of it could be run by automation. Making money on the internet has gone from being a puzzle to being a series of action that prints money on demand with just a few hours of work every day. And I say selling is the most important thing because you can't just create a product and think you're going to make money. So this is a product I created, an engineering product I created back in 2013. It was a course for an engineering software. And I didn't know how to sell this course. I created the video, all the training videos is in my Google Drive. I had no idea how to sell it. And I just left it in my Google Drive and that was the end of it. I never made money selling this product and it's still in my Google Drive till today because I lost interest in selling it. But today, so far, I've done multiple 6 figures in USD, which is over 9 figures in Naira worth of sales. And like I said earlier, done my wedding, got my mom a car. And why am I showing this to you? Because I think everybody wants something great. Everybody wants to be able to do something for their loved ones and also see some growth in their life. And it's great to put happiness on the faces of people who are in your life, who have struggled with you, who have given blood, sweat, and tear to see you succeed. And I also have the freedom to work from anywhere as long as I have my laptop or phone and an internet connection. And a few years before this whole insecurity issue in Nigeria, when I get bored, I just get in my car and drive to Owerri or drive to Delta, drive to a different state or city just to relax. But of course, it's unsafe now. The road are filled with evildoers. But the brutal truth is, if you have freedom of location, all you need is just to take your laptop and your phone, and wherever you go, you can make money. So the lifestyle of freedom, when you can create your own digital income machine, is astronomically crazy and mind-blowing. And you don't have to quit your job, like I said, to do this full-time. You don't have to quit your job. You can start it as a side hustle, as a side or a source of income, a side hustle. And with time, you can decide if you want to keep your job or you want to keep doing it as a side hustle. It all depends on what you are doing. And the coolest part is you will also be able to empower people because once you have this skill, I can't take it from you. The good thing about learning a skill is nobody can take a skill from you. Nobody can take your skill from you. Your skill is yours to keep. And I think that's the best part about this thing is you can empower people and give them the ability to make good money for themselves using the internet too. So now you become a source of empowerment to people around you, to your friends, your families, and also people you can teach and have your own students too. And so far, I've trained over 700 students on different ways to make money on the internet. And some of my students have gone on to do very well, create businesses on the internet, and they are still making money and they'll always be making money because they learned the skill and they cannot lose that skill. Once you have the skill, it's yours forever, it's yours to keep, like I said. And remember my student, Chigozie, he's currently still making millions of naira selling his program, and he's still creating more programs out there and making money. So he even called me a few weeks ago that he has a lot of requests from his students and he wants to create a new course and a new program, which is going to make money for him too. And like I said, nothing feels good as being able to replicate this thing on your own and also teach people. And like I keep saying, he's only doing this at his outside income. He hasn't even given it 100% of his time, and he was able to make about 1.5 million naira in 3 months selling his program. And the point is that you can do this at any time. And he started this as a newbie, like he wasn't even very dedicated, and yet he's making good money doing it. So just in case you think you don't have time, let me show you how to create time and how to make out time to start a business on the side, even if you feel like you are very busy. So I want you to take a look at this. You have 24 hours in a day. And let's assume you sleep for 6 hours, which is short. Some people sleep for 8 hours. Most people sleep for 8 hours, of course. That means if you sleep 8 hours, you have 16 hours left. Now, you have to eat 3 times a day. You have to bathe. You have to do personal grooming and other small things you do every day. And all this will take an average of 6 hours in total, which still leaves you about 10 hours or so for you to work, play, commute, and talk to your loved ones. Now, even if you're a student, you can still bring out time from your busy schedule, because if you want to make something work, you have to be able to allocate time to it. And how you use the remaining time in your day is what's going to determine if you stay the same, are you going to keep struggling to pay your bills, or you're going to change your life, because your boss is not going to give it to you. Your boss, whoever you worked for, created the business to give himself financial freedom, not to give you financial freedom. And your lecturer cannot teach you how to make money, because most of them are being paid to teach. They don't know how to make money with the skills they have. And that's where the problem lies. You're learning something from someone who can't even do what he's teaching you. So that's why you go through school and you come out and you're more confused than you were. You don't even know what you're doing with your life. And today you are about to be given the key to open the money door. And I've run several businesses on the internet. I can tell you for a fact that what you're going to learn, what you're hearing today, is the key to opening doors that are going to give you money. And do you want this key? Is this a key you want? Do you want to be able to not have to struggle every day, to not have to worry about your income or where you're going to make money from? Then if you said yes, if your answer is yes, if that's what you want, then this webinar just got a whole lot more interesting. This webinar just got a whole lot more interesting. And just so you know, I don't have anything against having a 9-to-5 job. I don't have anything against you if that's what you want, and it's great as long as you understand what you want out of life. And the good part about building the digital income machine is, it's like I said, you don't have to quit your job, you don't have to quit your school. I mean, I believe that school is great. I don't think school is a scam. I believe that education, when applied right, can only be a blessing. So I'm not telling you school is a scam. I'm not telling you to quit your job. I'm just telling you that you can do more for yourself. But the power to be able to build a business at will and create a source of income on the internet is something I think nobody should sleep on, especially in 2023 and beyond, because the world is fast moving. And most times, a formal degree doesn't make you special anymore. There are millions of people who have the same degree you have, who are trying to get the same job you have. And your BSc degree or MSc degree doesn't even make you special anymore. Rather, your ability to impact people and help people change their lives is what's going to put food on your table. Because if you can give people value, they wouldn't have a problem dipping their hand in their pocket to give you their money. So that is what is going to make the change for you, not you relying on your degree. It's cool if you get a good job, like I said, but you can't live your life relying on that. And this is another student of mine, Joshua, who just finished his schooling, and he never wanted to work. And so he has been doing online businesses. He had been selling simple programs on the internet, and he's happy where he is. He's great. And like I said, you can do the same. You don't have to, you can go to school, but you do not have to get a job if that's not what you want. So this is a student of mine. And yes, he always calls me from time to time and always tells me he's grateful for the opportunity I give to him. But first, you need to understand this. If you want to make money, you need to understand this and remember this every time. If possible, write it down. Get a piece of paper, get your pen and write it down, because this is the most important thing when it comes to getting people to give you money in exchange for value. Know, like, trust. Know, like, trust. This means all you need to do is get people to know you, like you, and trust you, and show them you can help them go from where they are to where they want to be. And that's what the AMPC framework is all about. It's all about showing you how you can get people from where they are to where they want to be. And it doesn't matter if you don't know what to do, because all that will be revealed to you. You don't have to. All you need to, as long as you're willing to learn how to create your own digital income machine, you can always learn something. It's not as difficult as it sounds, and that's what the AMPC framework is all about. Because you attract people you want. You want to work with people you know can pay you money, and then you nurture them to see value. You get them to like you and trust you by nurturing them. And then once they trust you, you can pre-sell your offer, your product to them. And then you can scale and get more sales by getting more numbers. So that's basically what it is, because attraction is them getting to know you, nurturing is them getting to like and trust you. And then once they like and trust you, you can pre-sell your product, your digital income machine. You can now offer it to them. So imagine you can do this for 300 people in a month. Imagine you're able to get a few people to know you, to like you, and then to come into your circle and they trust you. And it doesn't matter, like I said, everybody has a skill that can be turned into money. The problem is a lot of us don't even realize we have that skill. And even if you do not have a skill, it's very easy to take 2 to 3 days, do some research and learn a new skill. And once you have learned this skill, then it's all about you transforming that skill into a business, because people would pay you if you can solve their problem, if you can offer them something that makes their life better. And as long as you can do that, as long as you can show them that, see, I can do this for you, I can help you change your life, they're going to pay you. It doesn't matter if you just learned the skill last week. The fact is, can you implement this skill, this thing you just learned? Can you help me get solution? Can you solve a problem? Can you add value to my life? Because that's all people want. People want to be better. People want value. So imagine you're able to do this to reach 200 people. That's a lot of numbers. Yeah, that might be too much. Okay, let's say you can do it for 100 people. You can get 100 people to like and trust you. And if that's too much, let's say you can do 50 people, or maybe even 10 people. Let's just say 10 people, because of course you're a newbie and you do not have a lot of this skill yet, but you can get to reach out 10 people. I believe everybody here has 10 people they can reach, or even just 5 people. Let's break it down, and you can reach 5 people. I know everybody watching this video can get 5 people in a month to know, like, and trust them. For now, let's do some money maths. Now imagine you get 5 people to buy your digital product each month, and you sell it for 25,000 naira. 5 times 25,000 naira, that's 125,000 naira added to your bank account without having to stress out, without having to sit in the office for extra hours, without having to stress or slave out for your boss or for a company who doesn't care about you. Or let's assume you can do 20 people in a month. You can get 20 people to pay you in a month to buy your product from you. So now 25,000 naira times 20, that's 500K. Now in 12 months, if you can do this every month for 12 months, you have bagged 6 million naira from the internet in 1 year. Congratulations. Yes, just from your laptop or your phone, you have bagged an extra 6 million naira from the internet. And a lot of big companies, so-called big companies, don't even pay their staff this much. How many companies pay up to this? A lot of companies don't pay up 500,000 naira, except you're working for a multinational or some very big firms. So imagine the total freedom you get knowing that now you have a reliable system that makes money for you. Imagine how much freedom you would have knowing that all you need to do is activate the system, and it's like a weight off your shoulder because you're going to feel free. It's like a set free from a prison. Now you don't have to constantly worry about money. And yes, it just changes everything for you. You can now imagine the things you can do when you are not worried about always always having to think about what you're going to eat the next day, or if your salary is going to be enough, or if you can buy this thing for your kids, or if you can buy this phone for your wife, or if you can just afford some basic stuff. Because yes, I know how hard it can be living in Nigeria, especially in times like this when inflation is crazy. So imagine having a reliable system that you can make money once you activate it. It makes money for you. So now the big question is, do you think there are people just like you who have same skin color, who have same kind, who eat the same kind of food, go to the same kind of places and schools you go to, and they're making 500K, 1 million naira every month on the internet? Yes, there are a lot of people out there who makes that much just from their phone, from their laptop, and it's no news. And I even talked about my student earlier. So yes, it works. The system works. I'm telling you this also because I know how much I make on the internet. I know how much I earn just from doing my business on the internet, selling products, selling softwares, selling programs to people. And I wasn't born like this. I learned this skill. So it's something anybody can learn. It doesn't matter if you haven't done it before. It doesn't matter if you're new to it. And the same tools and the same systems I use is what you'll be getting from me today. In short, it's going to be 10x better because right now I know how to do some things better, and I'll be giving you better recommendations than even my students have used, and even I have used when I was trying to get started. Because, like I said, I made a whole lot of mistakes. I didn't know what to do. I was confused. So what you're getting today is even going to cut off all that confusion and take you straight to becoming a champion. So first of all, I want to go over who this program is not for, because of course it can be for everyone. So who should not use this program? Who is this program not for? There are three types of people who should not use the digital income machine system, or who should not use the digital income machine program. Because if you have these traits, it's not going to work for you. And it's best to just leave the webinar if you feel like this is who you are, because you recognize yourself. If you are lazy and you hate to do work. Why? Because lazy people are always blaming others for their inability to do better in life. They just want to sit and have everything handed to them on a platter. So if you're lazy, this is not for you. I don't work with lazy people, so you can leave right now if that's you. 2, you are not disciplined and consistent. Anyone who's successful has to be disciplined and has to be consistent. And any type of business you want to run, even if you want to open a shop in Alaba, you need to put in the work every day. You need to show up every day. You need to keep coming up and keep trying to put in the work, because that's what consistency is. And that's the only way it's going to work. And if you can constantly show up and be focused and present, you can build your own digital income machine. But if you're like, nah, I can't do this, I can't spend 2 to 3 hours every day working on my business. If you can wake up on time, if you can keep to schedule, then this cannot work for you. So this might as well be the end of the training for you if you think you're lazy and it's not going to work for you. So you can close it, you can shut it down, close the video, and move on. But if you're still on this video, then I believe this is for you. I believe you're here on purpose and you want this thing to work for you. So number 3, also, I should leave this training. If you don't care about making more money, you don't care about making money, you just want to sit, you just want to chill, you're okay with where your life is, then I have nothing against you. If you think where your life is right now is great, like I said, it's cool. You don't have to. Everybody cannot want more. So if you feel like making money on the internet, this whole internet thing doesn't make sense to you, you feel like, I don't believe it works, then that's fine. You can leave the training. Yes, so many places you can get a regular job and you'll just be fine. And that's great. So you can leave the training and good luck to you. But if you're still here, then congratulations, because there are millions of people who are willing to pay you to solve simple problems you already have a solution for, or you can find a solution to with a few hours of Googling. Just as long as you are willing to get to them, there are people who will pay you money. The problem is, can you get to them? Like I said, you do not have to be a pro at anything. The fact is, are you willing to make this work? There are things and skills you can learn in a few days, and you can compile it into a digital income machine, into a digital product that is going to make money for you, as long as you can find the people who want that product you are selling. So why am I doing this? Why am I organizing this training? Why am I here by 9 p.m. on a live call? Again, why I'm willing to show you this system is I cannot sell to everyone, because you might be like, oh, if you know how to make money, why are you teaching me? Why don't you just go and make money on your own? Like, I cannot sell to everyone. There are 8 billion people in this world, and I can't sell to everyone. I can only sell to people I can reach out to. And the first lesson I want to teach you is to have an abundance mindset. It's not like I can sell to everybody and collect all the money and there's no money for you. Or it's not like people, because people have been selling or people are doing stuff, there's no money for you to be made. The truth is, there are billions of people in this world. And you need to have an abundance mindset. You need to realize that you don't have to be worried about what other people are doing. There's a whole lot of money to go around. And the global e-learning market value is over, like I said, $253 billion. And not one person can exhaust it. So you don't have to be worried. And also, teaching you gives me satisfaction and relevance. Like I said, I can't sell to everybody, but I feel good when I teach, because I love to see people come back to me and say, I'm glad you did this for me. I'm glad you showed me how to do this. I'm glad you taught me this. Because the more people I can teach, the more people I can help become more valuable, the more I also become valuable. So despite I'm showing you how to do this internet money thing, I'm also growing myself by teaching. It's helping me grow myself as a businessman, as a person. And the biggest win for me is who I become. Like I said, it's also giving value to me, and it's also giving value to you. So the biggest takeaway for me from this is that the more I teach you, the more I become better at what I do. There's always room for improvement. And the more I teach you, the more valuable I become. So don't think that why am I doing this for you? That, of course, I can't sell to everyone, but also teaching you gives me more relevance. So introducing, what I'm going to show you is how you can create your own digital income machine with my program, the digital income machine system. It doesn't matter if you're a student, like I said, or you're a 9-to-5 worker, or you run a small business and you're struggling to make ends meet. What I would show you will give you the tools and the knowledge needed to find ideas, create and sell digital products by creating irresistible offers. So you're going to learn how to find ideas. Like I said, you don't have to have any idea. You will learn how to find the ideas. You learn how to create and sell these digital products. And most of the selling process will be automated. Like I said, I want this to be automated so you can live your life, so you can start finally building a business that affords you freedom. Because in the end, what we are all trying to do is become free. You are not trying to become a slave or start something else that is going to take your whole time and take your whole day and steal every precious time you have. And you also be a part of my digital income machine community, where you can grow, scale, and learn from others. So the digital income machine system is a 4-week program which is going to walk you through creating your own online business by breaking it down into actionable steps and showing you what you need to do and what needs to get done. I am making this a 4-week program because I want your digital income machine to be ready in 30 days or less, and you should even be able to start making your first sale. Currently, this program will only be available for a select few persons, and I can only handle very few people in the next 4 weeks. I will only be making like 49 seats available for 49 serious people who are ready to change their life. And I might not open this program again for a while because, like I said, I'm trying to work with people and I'm trying to work with them closely, and I don't want to choke myself with all the work that will be involved in setting this up and helping people go from not making any money on the internet to having their own business that runs and can be automated. And here's how the program is going to work. So, in the first week, you'll be getting trained on how to research and identify killer ideas with ready buyer markets that will get you big bucks when you create them. You will also be shown how to find people who will be willing to buy what you are selling at a good price, because that is what matters the most. This will be a step-by-step training, and at the end of the week, we will have a live call section where I'll be handling all the challenge. I'm handling all the challenge I've experienced during that week. So that's what we'll be doing in week 1. And then week 2, we'll be coming up with how you can effectively create the structure for your product in a way that your potential customers find it appealing. We will also talk about how you can set up your digital products to be profitable from day one. So that's what we're going to be handling in the week 2 of this program. And in the third week, we will focus on showing you how to start selling your products even before you're done making it. Because you don't want to make anything, you don't want to invest your time into completely making a product before you're sure people want it. You want to only invest your time in it when you're sure that there's a ready market, that there are buyers, there are people who are willing to pay you money. And in the third week, I'm going to show you how you can go about making sure you have a ready market and people are paying you money before the program is even ready. And then in week 4, we will be discussing more on marketing and how you can scale your business, make your first sale. And hopefully by the end of the first week, you should be, seeing your first customer in. And we'll also talk about the marketing channels you can use to grow your business, such as email marketing, and how you can apply it aggressively in your digital income machine. And once we're done, we'll put your product together, which is what we're going to be handling. I'll make sure everything is good and everything works together. And then in week 5, I'll have review calls with you. We'll have a question and answer section, and then implementation support, which is if you're having issues, we could always hop on a call with you and help you sort it out. So this is what I'll be handling in the 5th week. As you can see, this is a lot, and I can't do this for so many people. So right now, I'll only be able to handle a select few people in this program. And by the end of the program, you not only have a digital product, but you have an asset that you can sell and get paid for. And you would also have acquired some high income skills, which will help you build wealth even beyond creating your digital income machine. Because like I said, the most important thing, I said this earlier in this webinar, I said the most important thing is not what you achieve, it's who you become in the process. The skills you have, nobody can take it from you. And in this program, you're going to be getting a whole lot of skills, because it's what is going to help you start and grow your business. And also beyond this would help you in every aspect of life, any business you choose to endeavor. So you're going to learn skills such as lead generation, how to create your marketing funnel, how to create your products, how to design your sales page, how to create advertising, how to use email marketing effectively, and also some basic copywriting skills, graphic design, and more. So this is a whole lot of skills which I'll be making available to you. There will be intensive trainings on each of these to make sure that you can leverage these skills in not just creating your products, but also selling any other thing you choose to sell. You could decide to apply this to a real estate business. You can decide to apply this to car sales business. The thing is, what I'm going to teach you works, and it's a system that you can just pick, copy, paste, and use in any business you choose to use it for. And we all know that each of these skills, to learn each of these skills, is easily going to cost you. It's going to cost you upwards of 20K or even more. And the fact is, by the end of this program, you'll be a full stack marketer, because you know how to create a product, you know how to market a product, and even if you don't want to create a product, you also know how to market other people's products. So you'll be a full stack marketer by the end of this program. So the real value of the digital income machine system program is how much you're getting from me, because I charge way more for in-person training. If I have to do an in-person training, you have to pay me as much as $500 for you to come and have one-on-one training session with me. And that's about 400, close to 400K right now. But with this program, you're getting 4 weeks plus an extra week from me, and also having access to a private community where you can interact with like minds and interact with other people who are trying to also grow and scale their business. But if you're interested in having a one-on-one session with me, then you can always hit me up, chat me up, and we can always do that if you're willing to pay for that. But you don't have to if you're joining this program. Like I said, you're getting 4 weeks and even an extra week from me. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be holding your hand and showing you the insider secrets of building a digital business. And this program will empower you to create your source of income without having to rely on any boss to live your life or to live your dreams, because now you can become your own boss. So again, I want to emphasize, this is not for everyone. I keep saying this because yes, I'm very selective with the kind of people I choose to work with or I choose to bring into my community. This is for only serious people who are willing to take charge of their life. This is for people who don't want to be stuck in the matrix doing something that doesn't work, wasting time, getting frustrated, and never getting paid. This program is for people who want to take charge of their income and build an online business that gives them freedom of finance and location. So if you want financial freedom and location freedom, then this is for you. But this isn't for you if you don't dream of buying a car, building a house, living a life of abundance. And also, this isn't for you if you don't like to learn new things and grow as a person. If you're stuck where you are, if you don't want to learn new things, you don't want to grow, you don't want to become better, this isn't for you at all. And also, this is not for you if you are not coachable. I cannot help you if you're not coachable. So what does it mean to be coachable? It means you can follow instructions. It means you do what you're told because you trust your mentor, you trust your trainer, and because you trust your coach, and that you trust what they're doing and they're doing it for your own good, because they've been there, they've done that, and they have your best interest at heart. So frankly, I want action takers. I don't want excuse makers. I don't want people who give excuse. I want people who take action and they're here to get shit done. That's the only way I can maintain high success rate in the program. And this is going to help you, and it's also going to help me. And also, you would see results because you are giving it your time and your attention. So do you think this is for you? Do you think you're someone who is ready to change your life, someone who's serious about getting shit done? Is this you? If yes, then you're welcome. Then this webinar is for you. So the total package of this program is valued at over 1.5 million naira, with all the extras you'll be getting from me if you take action today. But the best part is that you don't have to pay that money to get access. You don't have to pay me 1.5 million naira to get access to everything that will be in this training. And just hold on, because there's a lot and you're going to see it. And you will pay me $500 for this, which is what I charge for a 3-day one-on-one session. And like I said, if you want a 3-day one-on-one session, you can always reach out to me. But you won't even have to be paying me that, because this is going to be done online. And it's designed to be more affordable and even better. And you're even going to have more access to me. And no, you won't be paying 500K for this. You wouldn't have to pay 500K, despite its value at over 1.5 million naira. Not 200K, nope. And you won't even be paying me 100K for this. No, you don't have to. So to get full access to the digital income machine systems program, all you are going to be paying is 35,000 naira. And in this program, you're going to be learning strategies to turn yourself into a money making machine and create an income and help people solve problems and get people to pay you for solving their problems. And then you live a life of freedom because you can do it at scale. You don't have to do it for one person. You can do this at scale for so many people at the same time. And like I said, there will only be 49 slots available for this program. So it's not open to everybody. And like I said, once we're done taking in people, then I'll have to work with the people that are in the program. So here's what you're going to do. You click the link in the comment section. I'll be dropping the link in the comment section. So you can click the link to get access to the program. You can copy the link. And okay, let me make the link easy for you to copy. I'll be pasting it again. You can click that link, copy that link, paste in your browser to get access to the program. Now, let me ask you a question. What if after this program, in your first 30 days, you have 10 people join your program, join your own program, and you've made 200K just like that in the next 30 days? Or let's say 5 people join your program for 20K. That's already 100,000 naira. And that means you have already covered your investment in this program, which is just 35,000 naira. And it's a 5-week program, meaning you're not just working with you for 5 weeks. And after the 5 weeks, you still have access to support. You still have access to group trainings. You still have access to communication with me and my team. And remember, you're only getting started. So even if you make 100K in the next 30 days, you're just getting started. You have a whole lot of time ahead of you to keep improving this program, working with me, and then getting more sales. And once you have your program, you don't have to create it again. Once you're able to create your digital income machine, you don't have to create it over and over again. All we have to do now is work with you and help you to get sales and scale your business. So is that going to be worth it for you? Just think about that, because there's still a lot you haven't seen. Now, it can only get better because there are some bonuses that are part of this program. I like to reward people who take action fast. So if you're taking action now, you'll be getting access to these bonuses. And if you delay for the next 24 hours, then these bonuses, they're gone. So here are my first action bonuses for anybody who takes action now to join the program. Okay, so first bonus you'll be getting access to is the conversion rate optimization masterclass. So what is this masterclass all about? So the biggest challenge a lot of business owners have is they don't know how to convert people. They don't know how to turn people who come to them into customers. And that's what this program is going to be designed to solve for you. And it's valued at 50,000 naira. But it's going to be part of the bonuses you're going to get. And this is going to help you learn how to turn most people who come to you into customers. And this is going to be showing you how to turn people into yeses. So you have people who say yes to you. Of course, everybody won't say yes to you, but you want to have a higher percentage of people who are entering your program or coming to you after seeing what you do and they say yes. And like I said, you do not have to have any skill. You don't have to have any skill you're good at. The fact is, I'm going to show you how you can create your own digital product in a few days by doing just a few research on the internet. There's a whole lot you can create and sell, and you don't have to be a pro at it. So that's the first bonus you're getting, and that is valued at 50,000 naira. So next, you're getting the paid traffic fiesta training valued at 45,000 naira. So the hardest thing for most businesses, or most people who even try to do a business, is you're starting from zero. Nobody knows them, and they don't have a lot of people in their circle they can even sell to. But if you know how to run paid traffic, if you know how to run sponsored ads on Facebook, Instagram, you can make money by getting people who are total strangers to come to you and buy this program you just created. You're not even a pro at, but you get them to come to you and pay you money and join your program. And that's what you're laying in the paid traffic fiesta using Facebook ads and using Google ads. And this cost and is valued at 40,000 naira. So now that plus the conversion rate optimization masterclass, we have a total of 95,000 naira in bonuses, and we are still not done. So next, you're going to get email marketing domination, because the truth is this: email marketing is one of the greatest ways you can grow your business. Email marketing is one of the greatest ways you can grow your business. And no matter what happens, social media can steal that from you. Nobody can ban you. You own your email list, and it allows you to have control of your business no matter what happens. And inside this program, you would learn the A to Z of email marketing and how to build and run your email marketing business on autopilot. Okay, Nathaniel, you can't click the link. Okay, just go to bit.ly/getdims, DIMS. So I made the link simple and short, so you do not have to copy and paste. All you can do is just type it into your browser, and it's easy for you. So now, with the email marketing domination, we are showing you how to use email marketing to sell your products. So that is valued at 50,000 naira, and now we are at a total bonus value of 145,000 naira, and we are not still done. So if you are on this video and you're watching this webinar, then you would also know that you would want to be able to create something like this to sell your products. And that's what the webinar magic selling formula bonus is going to do for you, because it's a whole lot of work that's put into creating programs like this. And I'm going to show you how you can replicate this for your product and turn more people into buyers. And because one of the best ways to sell is creating online seminars on the internet, which is called webinars, and this can be done, and it's going to increase your conversion. And that's what this program, this bonus, is going to be focused on, and it's going to help you sell like magic. And that's what you'll be learning in this model, and this is valued at 100,000 naira. And so now we have a total bonus value of 245,000 naira if you add up all we have given in here so far. And wait, because we are still not done yet. One of the fastest ways to sell nowadays is using affiliates. Yes, you can create your own digital income machine and use affiliates to scale your business. What does that mean? You can pay people a certain percentage of commission from each sale they make selling your product. So now you don't have to do all the selling yourself. You can get people to sell for you. You can get people to come in, take your product and sell it. So now you have a product, but you're not doing the work yourself. People are out there selling this product for you, and you're just collecting commission. You're just making money. I'm going to show you how you can set up your affiliate network or affiliate marketing for your products, for your digital income machine, which gives you more freedom. And this part of the bonus is valued at 25,000 naira. So now we are at the total bonus value of 270k. Hope my math is right. So next, you'll be getting access to my software, which is one of the ways I make money. Yes, I also sell softwares, because why? Software that programs you can create once and keep selling forever. So you're going to get lifetime access to one of my softwares, which is One Copy AI. It's a copywriting software, and we sell this software for a monthly plan of about $99 per month. So we have a plan of $99 per month. We have a plan of $129, and our lowest plan is about, I think, $49 per month. And you'll be getting lifetime access to this software. That means you're not paying. So now, what does this software do for you? This software is going to help you write marketing copy and marketing material for your business. This means that even if you're a total newbie, even if you've not sold anything before, even if you do not know how to sell, this software is going to help you create marketing copies and marketing content that is going to blow your business out of the water. And if you have to pay people or businesses to create this for you, if you have to pay people to create your marketing copies for you, they're going to charge you a whole lot. But with this software, it's just a plug and play system. The software is going to ask you a few questions. You're going to put in the question, and the artificial intelligence is going to generate your marketing copy for you, which you can then copy and use in your business. So you're getting this for free as part of this program. And this lifetime value of this is at least 250,000 naira, and you're getting it for free as a bonus. So that brings our bonus total to 250,000, to rather 520,000 naira. So next, I'll also be giving you access to another of my software, which is a link tracking and management software. You're going to be getting lifetime access to this software. And what does this software do for you? It helps you keep track of your business. It helps you keep track of people who are coming to your business, who are clicking your business, and who are interacting with your business. So now you can look at the data and you can understand your business better. And you can understand how to position your offers and how you can, and the kind of people who are coming to you, because this software is going to give you a whole lot of data about the phones they're using, their location. So now you know the people you're dealing with, and you know how to create better offers for them. And you're going to be getting access to this software still totally free. And the minimum value of this is 150,000 naira for that lifetime access. That minimum value will sell it for, but you're getting it for free, totally free. So that now brings our total bonus value to 670,000 naira. And guess what? We're still not done. We're not done yet. So next, you're going to get access to a course management software. So when you create a course, you need a platform that helps you manage the course, that helps you manage your videos, that helps you manage your sales. And these softwares, most times, they cost a lot, or you have to pay monthly for them. But you're going to get 1 year access to my own course management software, which I and my team, my in-house team, are developing. I'm going to get 1 year access to this for free. That means you do not have to spend any extra money to get your digital income machine out there to host your product, because you're getting access to this software. This software is going to do all the hosting for you. And this is a premium software. It's going to be better than even Seller and ClickFunnels and a lot of all these other tools that are out there. If you know any of those tools, this is going to be better. And you're going to get access to this for free. So it doesn't matter if you're a student, like I said earlier, if you have a 9-to-5 job, or if you are unemployed, these tools are going to make your life easier, and the program is going to show you how to create the perfect kind of digital income business for you, and it's going to help you scale. This software is going to help you scale. So this is valued at 350,000 naira, and you're getting it for free. You're getting 1 year access for free. And somehow we're still not done, and we're at a total value of 1,020,000 naira. So next, you've seen I just showed you 3 softwares, and this is one of the best ways to create a digital income machine. Softwares, why you create a software once, and people pay you repeatedly to use that software. People pay you monthly. People pay you huge bucks because you're solving a problem for them. And this is something a lot of people are not aware of currently. And the truth is, you don't have to be a developer. You don't have to be a tech guru or a wizard to be able to do any of this. And yes, you don't have to know all that. And I'm going to show you how you can create and launch your own software in this SaaS launch mini course. What is a SaaS? A SaaS is software as a service. That's what SaaS is. So the softwares you see online, they are called SaaS. And most of the markets you're going to be selling these to are foreign markets, which means you're going to be earning in dollars once you can create these softwares and put it out there. And you don't need to know anything about development or coding, but this is going to be, you're going to get access to this. And in the later part of creating your digital income business, you can implement this and launch your own software. So This is valued at 75,000 naira. That's the value of this bonus, but you're getting it for free. And that brings us to a total of 1,095,000 naira in total bonus value. But I still believe the greatest value you're going to get from this is access to my Instagram, rather my Telegram group, where you'll be meeting other people who are on the same journey like you, where you can exchange ideas. And I can't put a price on the value of this Telegram group because it's beyond value. It's people, it's interactions that will change your life. So it's way valuable than I can even say. And now you might be wondering, some people might be thinking, I'm broke. I can't afford this. Why are you selling this to me? I thought if you're making money, you don't need to sell anything. If you're making money, you should just give it out for free. Why can't you give me for free? Can you just teach me how to do this? And then when I make money, I'll pay you later. And the answer is no, 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 and no. And here's why. It's a true saying that only people who can pay attention. Because one of the most important lessons I've learned in my life is that we have to invest in ourselves. And you have to invest in yourself first. So if you're looking for handouts, if you're looking for freebies, if you're looking for someone who's going to just take you and baby you and teach you and give you everything for free, I'm sorry, this is not it. You have to try somewhere else. You have to do that somewhere else. And if you're not resourceful enough to put together 35,000 naira for a program that is worth way more than 35,000 naira, plus bonuses worth over a million naira to change your life and get this training and be a part of this program, then this is not the right fit for you. Then you're not ready to change your life as you think you are. Because if you are ready, you'll be able to put together the funds you need to kickstart your life-changing process. And if you can't, that's an indicator that you're not even a fit for the program. You're not even a fit for this training. And I'm not even sure I want to work with someone who's not willing to commit and invest in themselves. Remember, like I said, I want only action takers. So now you have two choices, you have two options. First option is you can either take the information I've been giving you here and forget all about it. Put it in your dustbin, rumple whatever notes you've taken, throw it in the waste bin, and stay stuck where you are. And you can go back to your job, go back to complaining, and keep chasing the next shitty shiny object. Maybe looking for some 5,000 naira, 2,000 naira course to buy, or some books that are just going to make you more confused. And you can just keep wasting time and hoping that someday things will be different. Well, that's one choice you have. Or you can make a very different decision and decide to join the Digital Income Machine Systems program and learn what a lot of people do not know about making money on the internet from here in Nigeria, and use the skills and tools you'll be getting access to change your life forever. And what if you decide to do that today? What if you decide to start today instead of procrastinating, instead of being someone who says, oh, I'll do it tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow? What if you decide to become someone who takes action and takes action now? So you can go from 0 to 100. It doesn't matter if you haven't run a business before. It doesn't matter if you've even tried to make any, you have not tried to make any money for yourself. It doesn't matter, because everything you need to get started, make money and scale will be provided for you. All you need to do is join the program, show up with your brain, pen, paper, and your laptop or your phone, and just follow up with the training. That's all this program requires to change your life. That's all. You don't need to be a genius. That's all that's required from you. So if you want to get on this, you don't have, like I said, you don't have to know anything about making money on the internet. All you have to be willing to do is show up, get ready, do the work, because yes, there's going to be work to be done. It's not, like I said, it's not a quick money scheme. It's not a program where you just come in. It's not MMM. That's the best explanation I can give you right now. It's not MMM. It requires you to put in work. It requires you to show up every day, and it requires you to be dedicated to the program, to the system. And yes, that's how you are going to see results. Give me a second. My internet seems to be misbehaving. Okay. Okay, give me a second. I'm trying to fix this stuff. Oh, are you ready? Do you need, if you, let me paste the link again so you can copy the link in case you missed it the first time. And if you want to do a bank transfer, I would also be showing you how you can do that in a second. Okay. Yes, give me a second. I'm trying to fix my internet. Okay, so which of the choices would you be making? Are you going to wait forever, or are you going to take your life into your hand? So it doesn't matter if you haven't run a business on the internet before. It doesn't matter if this is your first time coming across anything that has to do with making money on the internet. Like I said, the good part is this is a program where you'll be shown everything from start to finish. I'm taking you from 0 to 100. And currently, I only have 45 slots available. And more people will be watching this training, and more people would be getting access to this training. And that means if you don't take action fast, then you'll be running out of space to join the program. So the truth is, you need to invest in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. That's the only way you can grow. That's the only way you can move forward. And the wealthy people and successful people do not procrastinate. They take action, and they take action fast. They don't spend time dilly-dallying or playing around. They know what they want to do, and they go in and they take action to change their life. They invest in themselves, and they push to become better. So the question is, how much do you want to make? Who do you want to become at the end of the day? Do you want to just become another person who's just complaining and watching things just pass you by? Or do you want to be able to take your life and take control of your life? How much do you want to make? Who do you want to become? What do you want to do with your life? How big do you want to go? You can't spend time just sitting around, like I said. And remember, we have very, very limited slots on this program. So here is everything you're getting. Again, this is everything you'll be getting inside this program. You're going to get access to the digital income machine program itself. And then the bonuses you're going to be getting access to includes the conversion rate optimization masterclass, the paid traffic fiesta training, the email marketing domination, the webinar magic training formula, selling with affiliate marketing, access to my copywriting software, access to my lead and traffic management software, access to my course management software, and access to how you can launch your own SaaS product. So click the link in the chat or copy the link which I just pasted in the chat and join the program today for 35,000 naira plus bonuses worth over ₦1,000,000. So if you want to do a transfer, there's an account number on the screen, a Kuda bank account number. You can do a transfer of 35,000 naira there. And once you're done with the transfer, you can send me an email or you can WhatsApp me on this number. I'll be pasting the number in the chat right now. You can send me a WhatsApp message on that number after your payment to the bank if you're doing a bank transfer. Or if you're paying online, go to the link which I just pasted. The link is also on the screen. You can type it into your phone or into your laptop and pay on the internet. And that's going to be automatic. So this is how you get access to the training. And remember, we have limited spaces on this, limited slots on this. So it's best you take action fast because everything is going to be gone before you can blink. So if you haven't joined yet and you believe in your heart that this is for you, then don't waste more time. This is a rare opportunity and I wouldn't be opening it at this price in future times. So you can click the link I just sent in the group chat, copy the link into your browser or type it into your browser if you have issues copying it. And remember, the fastest dog eat the biggest, juiciest bone. Don't be the lazy dog waiting for bone. Don't be the patient dog. Be the fastest dog. Be the dog who goes out there and catches the bone that has a whole lot of meat and eats out the meat in the bone. And then the patient dog comes and sees only bone. Don't be the patient dog. So my name is Uchenik, and thank you for hanging out with me. And hopefully I'll be seeing you soon. I'll be seeing you in the program. Thank you, and see you inside.